Morning, everybody. Michelle is here. Michelle is here on Tuesday, December the 17th, 2024. I hope everybody's doing fantastic, magnificent, and marvelous because I am. So my voice is a little different, sound a little different because I'm in a different area and for a meeting, and the temperatures were a little bit different than what I anticipated. So you know how that is. So, wow. Um, One thing I want to tell you, when I started doing these videos a couple of years ago, I had an intention and I had a purpose, but I did not know what to expect. I didn't know what I was going to be doing, how I was going to be doing it, but I did build up a lot of trust in myself. And, over the course of time, so I just say, hey, just go for it. Just do it, do it, do it. And so, as I've said on these videos, you know, everything is going to come back to you. It's that cause and effect, reaping what you've sown, the boomerang. No such thing as coincidences. No such things as chance. And I have to keep saying that because if you choose to, you have to understand what that means and how that can affect your life adversely or positively. So I knew it would be a battle, literally, figuratively, and metaphorically. I knew it because the way I've been taught and all the research that I've done and the education I've gathered and the information and dust, da 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 da, I realized, oh boy, it's almost like you're up against a sea of as I said, you're one person in the middle of a million people. You're one person in that center of that circle of people, and you're attempting to get on to the other side. And that's going to be, a battle. And you're going to come out injured sometimes. You're going to come out, you're going to be able to come out of there without any signs of the wounds. And let me explain this again too, because I know a lot of people, are chattering about healing and healed. I notice that conversation is coming up a lot, and I got the pushback that I knew I would. I knew it was going to be a pushback because look, it's a physical. It's the physicalness of it that's difficult to um to gather. It's going to require for some of us to know we have wounds, know that they and even if they have a scab over, they're clearly healed. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be so difficult for people to believe that those healed wounds will not flare up, so to speak, literally, figuratively, and metaphorically. And so, what do I mean by that? So, what I mean is that as you are trying to make your way through the crowds, or while you're attempting to make your way through to your path, you will be injured again. And you may cause more injury to the healed wound as well, getting through there. Because you're getting through a area that no one has been. The path that some of us are taking, no one has been there. Okay, because they have always remained in that circle. Okay, and as soon as someone starts to try to get through there, they discourage them. They push them back. They call them names. They call them out. They want to challenge them. They want to, battle them. That is exhausting in itself. But at the same time, as I said, once you evolve your consciousness, you'll be able to take on that. And if you get some more wounds all over you, which you will, you'll know how to allow them to heal. You take the time to allow them to heal, which means take time for yourself, self-care, take care of yourself, heal that wound, heal those wounds, and then get up and keep going. And out of nowhere, someone can knock you out. You can be unconscious for a while. The same the same activities are required. Allow yourself to heal, get up, and keep it moving. So I'm kind of thankful this morning because I've made some decisions. I feel good about what I'm doing. I know I know it's working. I know it's and but a lot of people a lot of people use words like resistance. I don't have my computer here. I mean, I don't want to open up my computer because these words are being changed. A lot of people are saying resistance, and some people are saying let's insist. Using all of these words to attempt to promote their get their message out, so to speak. But a lot of it to me is used to create create a buzz and hope that whoever's saying these kind of things get the attention that they seek. A lot of people are just seeking some attention. A lot of people are wanting to build on their livelihood, which is extremely, extremely important. You need to be able to have the basic necessities in life, and have the strength to take on these battles. So I'm very thankful for where I am today. Forget about how people look, because I don't know how I look, but I want us to kind of not pay attention so much to how people look, because some people look the part. They look like they know what they're talking about. They have all the answers, and it's anything but true. It's anything but true, because when you are battling, um, battling against, if you're saying you're resisting this and you're insisting on this, and I mean, it ought to be the only thing that seems to trouble me about a lot of this passion, and it seems to be covering something else. For some people, it seems to be covering up something else that's going on. But that is for the individual to figure out. If you are a friend to someone, if you are an associate with someone, if you are a companion, whatever you are to people out there, just recognize that, like I said, sometimes people are saying things, but they're saying something else. And it's going to be a battle. You know, that is, unfortunately, that's not going nowhere. You're not going to stay out of the battles, but you know how to defend yourself, know how to, smile about it, and be genuinely grateful that you understand, like I do, what's really going on, and know that, okay, it's not recognized. It won't. Some things will not be recognized by a certain amount of people, and that's also something to be expected. A lot of people are not gonna. Mm-mm, they're not gonna have it. They're not gonna allow you to take them out of a circle of spinning, spinning, spinning until they think that they claim, a lot of them claim that they're making decisions. A lot of them are claiming that they are in charge of their lives, but they're anything but. And I can recognize that, but I have to just mind my own motherfucking business, and I do. Um, I'm not out to win battles, and I'm not out to out talk someone. And people are going to criticize you. People are going to use brutal language against you. They're going to be harsh and hateful as well. But okay, for me, okay, I'm good. I'm good nonetheless. And so I just want to help people to fortify themselves in that way, where everything's kind of like bouncing off of you, you know. And it bothers me, because if someone is brutal, whether it's literally, figuratively, and metaphorically, and I told you about words, I can just only imagine what's going on inside of them and how they're treating themselves inside, you know? So that makes me sad. But at the same time, hey, People don't want to be bothered, which I told you I understand that. I understand why people don't want to be bothered. That makes perfect sense. And, you know, you just have to, I just have to be a witness and just sit back and watch and relax, at the same time, keep developing myself, be kind and gentle, as best I can. But yeah, I can only imagine what, because it reflects outside. It reflects outside of you. And that's why I said don't pay so much attention to the looks of people, but it's their whole, a lot of people say aura, whatever that is like their presence, the way they walk, the way they talk, and that those sounds and tones, and understand, because I understand if I am being brutal and battling, and just going at people, going at people. I know inside I would be in more pain than I am inflicting. A lot of people are being held back for causing a whole lot of pain to other people because, we got laws against that. They'll be, you know, locked up, so to speak. But some do. Some can't manage a lot of things that are going on inside of them, and they just need some help. They need some kindness and gentleness for someone to help them get through that. And so I say that to those of you out there that are attempting to help people, make sure you have the genuine intentions and purposes, and know that sometimes it's a battle. And and you go ahead and make sure you know how to, duck it, but don't take it personally. See if you can let it bounce off you, because I can let it bounce. Because I just know how to do it. It's experience. Life experiences create it for you. Life experiences create your emotions, your feelings. Life experiences starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts create life experience. Life experience create life. It helps to activate your emotions and your feelings. Activate all these other sensings that you have, and how to evolve it, and how to fortify it, and have it virtually, like I said, bounce off of you. But then that's when the compassion comes in, and that's where the understanding has to come in, because you realize this person is really hurting, really, really hurting. So, and may not even know it. I've known, in my field, I've seen people walking down the street, and they have these injuries on their bodies, and you can tell that they've kind of, have been able to kind of seem dismissive about it, but they don't realize what's really going on inside of them, and how eventually it's gonna, take them on. It's gonna cause a lot of permanent injuries to them. But a lot of permanent injuries, though, which is sad to me, is gonna happen via the consciousness. So many people, they're gonna tap out. That's why I told you about the self-created man-made dementia. They're gonna just, all of a sudden one day they're having great conversations with people. They're performing their jobs. They're performing their duties. Everything seems, but my experience of it is that there were signs that something was going on possibly decades ago. But, again, all of this is new for a lot of people. Don't be fooled. If no one's using other means of helping to heal people, you just need to question that. You need to question, okay, what have you done, since your degree, or since your graduation, or since this experience, that experience. So I'm very thankful this morning, because like I said, I made some decisions. I'm happy, but surprised, okay, in a good way. Surprised in a good way. And I know I'm going to make the impact. So that's already in the bag. I already got the bag. I know it's gonna, but again, And thankfully, I know how to fight literally, figuratively, and metaphorically. And it doesn't necessarily mean to out-talk somebody. It's just taking the proper and appropriate steps to protect yourself, defend others if you need to, but keep it moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me some breakfast this morning. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go ahead and send peace and love all over the stars and moon and mountains. It's about universal love at the end of the day. More importantly for yourself, and then it will reflect on others. Trust me, I'll be back.